Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp held their latest camp experience the week of May 10th through the 15th in Hollywood, California, and it once again brought together a star-studded lineup of counselors and guest musicians for fans lucky enough to attend. The Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp prides itself on being the ultimate music-making experience, allowing attendees a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to jam with legendary rock stars, write and record an original song, and play live on stage at a major concert venue in front of their family and friends. 2011's counselors and guest stars included Sammy Hagar, Duff McKagan, Matt Sorum, George Lynch, Phil Collin, Mark Farner, Eddie Kramer, Bruce Kulick, Fred Corey, Mark Hudson, Kip Winger, Richie Kotzen, Ronnie Montrose, Rudy Sarzo, and Teddy Andriatis. During the day, the campers are divided into bands after auditioning in front of the camp directors, and with each band getting a mentor, they get to rehearse for the week before they take to the stage for a battle of the bands at the legendary House of Blues on the Sunset Strip in Hollywood. Artisan News caught up with Sammy Hagar during a break in his fantasy camp rehearsals to get his thoughts on finally having the time in his busy schedule to make it out to a rock fantasy camp.
Well, first of all, I've been asked to do it, I think, ever since it began, and I'm never around. It's like I'm always either on tour or, on vacation. I do two things. I work and I go on vacation. So I've never been able to do it, and this time I committed to it, and it's great. I think it's really a cool thing.
So what has been the most rewarding experience of taking part in the rock fantasy camp for Sammy Hagar?
I like the little kids. I always like to see little kids that are rocking. I saw some little kid sing a couple of my songs from Van Halen, and I was just totally blown away, the little guy, man. I mean, he was hitting those notes, Can't Stop Loving You and Pound Cake. So that was a blast for me, like almost brought tears to my eyes, really cute.
Sammy also talked about what advice he would give to any up-and-coming aspiring musician in this day of dwindling album sales in such an unstable music industry.
In this day and age, it's changed so much, you almost can't rely on the record company. You've got two avenues. You got YouTube and you got play in front of people. If I were starting over again, I would probably put together a band and I would play any place I could, anytime I could. I would try to make some original music, and I would play the other songs that I would play by other people would be songs that I like, that are in my heart, that are like my original material, and I would try to create an image and a vibe and music that when people come to see my band, they would go, oh, these guys are great. Yeah, they're like this, they're like that. The quicker someone can describe you, what kind of music you play, the way you look, the way you sound, the closer you are to making it, because you have to have that before you can make it. So, the easiest way to get that is play. So I play.
Formed in 1997 by David Fishoff, Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp takes place in various cities throughout the United States, London, and the Atlantis Resort in the Bahamas. Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp will be holding their next installment, which will be coming up August 12th through the 14th in New York City. Campers will be allowed to rehearse and jam in New York City's Great Gibson Rehearsal Studios, which is formerly the Record Plant, and perform as the opening act for Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Tommy James and the Shondells, and the Family Stone at Bethel Woods, home of the original Woodstock Festival.